Okay. So yesterday I was very busy and I got a lot done. And things I did, I added this little gate here. I created one tile floor for this, and then after the stream ended, I changed it because I also changed some other things. And the feedback I got from my partner is that it's getting too busy. And he's probably right. I did this, and that was probably a little bit too much. So I'm probably going to undo some of the stuff that I did yesterday. You know, and one of the things I did after I got off was change this floor. So one of the YouTubers I follow is Adam C. Eunice, and he like really beats the drum on giving hints of things, not necessarily drawing each individual tile. Like if you have a tile floor, don't draw every single individual tile. These look like crosses and it's bothering me. And I like his work. I think he's a really talented artist. My challenge is that we work with limited tile sets, and so this is so expensive. This was like 2 tiles more than other tiles I had. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I don't know if it says tile floor to me. I don't know. I think I may ask people's opinions. I may get like images of both and then just see what people think, because I've been staring at this so long that like Sean, my partner, he put it really well. He was like, you've been staring at it so long that you're seeking, you know, stimulation. By adding more things, but you gotta remember other people are looking at this for the first time. So, you know, I came here with the intention of doing more like this, and now I'm like, I just don't know. I just don't know. So, and then you get to this floor and it's so plain, as is this one. The other thing that I struggle with too is just readability for the player. So, you know, this is a tile block pushing puzzle. Are they going to understand where they can go and they can't go? Oh, I need to fix that. I'm going to keep the wood floor in here. I also need to fix this. What is going on here? I changed the walls to blue recently. That's on my list. So, oh, and this is terrible in here. What is going on in here? Well, let's just start with fixing some things that need to be fixed. Yeah, so that was one thing I wanted to do. Change this. I'd really like to have these plants centered. We'll see. We'll see on that. What is going? I'm just lost my damn mind here, man. Wait, is that? It's supposed to be like that. Right now I'm just cleaning up things I see wrong in different places. You know, so one of the things that we're wondering is too busy? Is someone going to look at this and understand where they can push those blocks and where they can't? We'll see. The goal is to have this turned in by Friday. Hey, Jackie! Hi, Lips. I forgot to say hi to you too. I'm just fretting over this. Everything just seems so busy now. This is probably, I think, my best room. I don't know, maybe I'll make more rooms this wood floor. I can show you too. I was thinking about doing an example of what that room looked like before. What in the blazes? What do you mean, what in the blazes? Like, what in the blazes am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me let's see. Oh, give me one more second. I gotta hop back over to... That needs to go up. That needs to go up. Okay, now I can do export. So one of the things I'm comparing right now is are you still confused how tile connects with all this? Like how I use tiled? What tile does? Oh, all that. Okay, so what exactly does the workflow look like here? Because on your live streams, I saw graphics, Pixel streams. How does everything else work and integrate? Yeah, that's all Sean. And yeah, I would like him to do things on that, but like the dumbed down version of our workflow generally is Sean codes the games, gives me outlines of like a world, just basics of what's solid, what's not, where characters can go, what's not, what's a sprite, when it isn't. And then I put it all together in tile, but Sean writes the code in between. And so he would have to explain that as far as like how that works. Because we've actually done it differently in different games. So how we're doing it now is different than how we did it before too. That's a great question. That is a great question. Will Sean's part also be live streamed? I don't know. Part of the issue is that Sean has a day job. That's where he is right now. He's like halfway paying attention. I tell him often he has the most valuable information, you know? There's lots of people out there doing pixel art and things like that, and a lot more talented people. It's a goal of ours. It is a goal of ours to get that done. We've done some stuff of his, like we did a video on what he did to restore a save that was on a cart that bugged out. And so he did that. And we're still kind of experimenting too with how to get those done. So, because like, you know, it's something I definitely want to do, but generally what happens is I make the videos and, you know, we're trying to figure out a workflow for that. But if you have questions, like if that's something that you want to see, you know, I can see what we can do. Generally how it works is that Sean would just do a stream of consciousness video and then I would do my best to put it together in a way, even though I don't understand the coding part. Thanks. Like we actually, it took us a while to get that video done. Videos are not like something I've learned to love to do yet. So we're still working on them. This is all janky. What is going on here? No. That's exactly, yeah, videos take a lot of effort and time and even that's why I stream. That's 100%. I was like, I learned that trick too and I'm like, oh, this is so much easier. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, there it is. I think I was... Exactly. Editing is the downfall. Especially like, I mean, if you're like me, I tend to get too perfectionist over it. Yeah, we're not trying to be like hardcore, like, you know, not too much of our stuff is, I don't know. I feel like we're okay with it being imperfect. I say that and then I get very perfecty. about it. Yeah. This is too busy. All right, I'm gonna hop over to Aseprite and see what I've got. But Jackie, what other questions like do you have as far as things that you want to learn from us or learn from Sean specifically? Like other just... Okay. Yeah, you can always drop them in the Discord too. I don't know. I think I'm going to ask our Discord which they like better, because I need to fix this a little bit anyway. It's all funky now. Not sure why that's like that. Um, I'm gonna do it this way. Sprite 240 by 160. So, how do you get to care about things again? Your most recent project was 3D modeling something for VR chat, but after some interruption, I stopped feeling passionate about it. That goes to a lot of your projects. Some you just want to get done and move past, but as you may imagine, that probably requires discipline you don't have yet. Like, second question, how do you do that? That's interesting. So, I would say, like, couple of things, like it's okay to put things down for a while, you know, like you don't have to finish everything. You learn just by doing stuff, you know. I'm very much like that, like just in life in general. I will do something, I'll be very passionate about it for like 6 months or something, and then I just won't touch it for a while. And I think Sean's the same way. And then, but sometimes you do need to get stuff done. And I think when getting stuff done, like for me, that, and this is something I'm learning, is learning the idea of that's good enough. Like, hey, the goal in this particular project is to get it done, compared to other projects sometimes where it's, I'm just doing it for the joy of it or doing it for the experience. It's kind of like homework, you know, like projects can be like homework. You know, you do homework to learn a skill, not necessarily to, you know, maybe the homework was to, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a homework project. You know, spelling. You write all the words 5 times, you know. The whole point of that is just to learn to spell the word, not to write an essay or to write the most perfect day, you know. So it kind of like finding the value in what you're doing. And being forgiving to yourself and recognizing too, because Jackie, you're in school, right? You're in college? That's sad that you don't have any projects right now that get you in a state of passion. Maybe you burnt yourself out, you know? I think the worst thing too that anyone can do is compare themselves to others. Like that is something, there's a quote somewhere out there, comparison is the soul killer. You know, thinking that you have to do something a certain way because someone else does that, and maybe that's, oh, I need to go do this, you know, finish my game and launch it and it'd be great, you know? Yeah, be kind to yourself, man. If you're like, especially if you're in school, be kind to yourself. Like, that's such a hard time, man. It's just, you got a lot going on. You don't get to choose what you work on. There's all this pressure, and then you're also yourself, like, learning yourself. Like, I know you're an adult, but, like, there's still a lot, you know? So, yeah, like, being kind to yourself and just saying, that's okay, is important, too. I mean, the funny thing is, like, you say, like, oh, how do you guys get stuff done? You only get to see the stuff we've done and completed. You don't see all the stuff that we started and didn't finish. You know, like, that's another thing. Like, with social media and everything, you know, there's this, like, impression that everything's so polished and people's, like, everything is just done and complete. And I think that's not true, you know? People only share the stuff that they completed, you know? That's generally how it goes. You don't see many videos on, hey, this is a project I started and never finished. Where am I at now? Detail tile, file open. Yeah, man, third year of uni. I think the trick of, if I could go back to college, I would tell that young Casey, like, chill out. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Because I got burnt out, and then I was like, I don't even care anymore. Just give me whatever degree I can have. And I have now a BS degree that I've never used once. So I think if I had just relaxed and said, hey, you know, it's okay, I don't know what to do right now, I've been better. See, that's pressure right there, man. You're putting pressure on yourself right there. You know what the summer should be for? Freaking relaxing. You know, should be for just, you know, unwinding and just shaking off all the stuff that you had built up over the semester. I mean, like, how many nights did you stay up late or not get enough sleep or not eat well? Like summer should be for taking care of yourself. But instead, like, you know, you're feeling pressure that you need to, oh, now I have time for myself. I need to do all these things. Like, it's not sustainable, man. So, like, between these two, I'm still kind of leaning towards, like, I know it's busy, but, like, I feel like, I don't know, it's a block pushing game. And it kind of, like, drives into your head that it's a block pushing game. Like, you can only move X and Y. Yeah, be kind to yourself, Jackie. It sounds like you're doing a bunch of stuff anyway. You were talking about this project with the, you know, your voice acting, and, you know, you're also coding, and you're trying to learn, and you're, you know, like, that's a lot of stuff, man. And the other thing too, that, like, I'm gonna be on a freaking soapbox now, like, the other thing too is that, like, I don't think what we realize too is, like, we're constantly putting, like, media into our brains, like consuming media, and that in itself is an energy. You may think, oh, I'm just relaxing and watching YouTube, but, like, if you're watching something and learning, and that learning or something is then, you know, creating an energy within you that you need to be doing something, like, that's not relaxing. You know what I mean? where's our little Discord? I'm gonna ask people. I think I'm just gonna not do this for a while. I need to resize the cat. That was on my list. I wanted to redo the heart to make it more of a bright color. Yeah, I hear you. It's still someone else's project. Ooh. Don't cut yourself. I'm an actor, but the director's the real artist there. That's like, if you're acting, like, that's an art. And that's you comparing yourself to someone else. You comparing yourself to the director. You're like, oh, well, I'm not doing all the stuff the director's doing. But the director couldn't do it without you, right? The director needs actors. That's part of it. I think I'm gonna take a break from the map right now and just, I need to resize one of the sprites. So I'm gonna do that and clear my brain. Yeah, I mean, that's a good... Yeah, she used a game engine, I believe, and it had more restrictions than what we're working with. And she was also using 5x5 tiles, which is like challenging. Sean didn't care for my gigantic cat. I'm a monster cat, so I'm gonna make the cat smaller. Yeah, and this was also a good learning project for us too, because there's some things that we did differently. And it's, I'll be honest too, going to the streaming thing, this is good because now Sean gets to watch and see some of the challenges that I deal with. You know, sometimes he doesn't, you know, I'm trying to communicate my struggles, but we speak two different languages basically on things. And so he's getting to see some of this stuff now. You know, one of the thing I wish that I could find more on YouTube was people working with limited tile sets. I've heard people mention it, other pixel artists I follow, but it's really restricting. And you know, you may want to go for a look or a vibe, but like some stuff's just expensive. But now he gets to watch and see. And so for example, for Inky, we did 16x16 tiles with 8x8 meta tiles, but we could flip, which was fantastic. We can't flip here. And the 12x12 6x6 is tiny. It's really tiny for me. Now, he did say that I could do 16x16 for the ant because she doesn't actually move, so she overlaps, but he wants a smaller cat. So I think I'm gonna knock the cat down to 12x12. Or 6x6, well, I'll just do 12x12 because it's now I think about it, I haven't really watching, but I think more it does. Maybe, I don't know, he does a more of a retro vibe than some other ones. He used like a very small tiles, but so that is a code question. We're just doing a port, so we're not actually. I don't think Sean really changed much to the code, or if anything, to the game, and so we used, the same rules that she used. I can ask Sean, but I don't know if he's busy or not. But I can say, Sean. Jackie said she swears that the flipping of the tile in the GBA was facilitated by hardware. We'll see. If not, I will get you an answer later. I do know that was something that he added in Inky. Yes, you can typically flip per horizontal or vertically, but we are doing 12 by 12 tiles. In order to do that, we are using mode 2 and scaling the background, but mode 2 doesn't support flipping horizontal and vertical. So Sean, is like mode 2 just like a, was it a mode, I guess? That's just something that comes in the GBA? I'm trying to learn myself. GBA has different screen modes, which each have different features. Mode 2 is powerful in that you can stretch and rotate the entire screen, but at the expense of tiles and flipping horizontal and vertical. GBA has many modes with their own quirks. Some are used a lot more than others because they're easier to deal with, become standard, but each has their own cool stuff. See, this is the kind of stuff this is why I think Sean should live stream sometime. Because I have a feeling he could talk all sorts about what causes the restrictions. I like the big eyes on the cat, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, I'll be happy if we never do another 12 by 12 game in ever, 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 ever. Sean, did you want the cat to be 12 by 12 or do you want it to be even smaller? Alright, well, this is version 1 of the cat. I'm gonna do another version. The tail's really big. Size of a cat. Its website. I think this is still the same size, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't get any smaller. Alright, let me try changing the grid. Keep me in line. Mm-mm. Hmm. It's more like Loch Ness than cat right now. Yeah, Sean, that's... The cat's not getting smaller than... It's gonna be a gigantic cat. It's a witchy cat. I could probably do a better version of this cat, but like, it's a witchy cat. It's not getting any... It's gonna be a gigantic cat. I don't know if this is going to be a day I get anything out of me. I can try a cat, like, just sitting, maybe with the tail behind it. All right, well, let me try it this way, and then if I can go over, then I'm I don't know. I may like, this is probably my favorite one right now, this one. I like the whiskers, but it gets funky, and I think I need to change the colors as well, because like no one's ever gonna be able to see that black and blue difference. Oops. I'm getting ready for this project to be done. Oops. We're going to overflow a bit, and I'm just going to use this one and call it good enough. Move this all over this a bit. I don't believe the cat in Flora has any eyes. Maybe? I mean, she was working with 5x5, man. That's tough. In fact, I want to do a new, I'm just going to do 60x16 right now. Ah. You're saying that my cat looks like it belongs to this Aunt Flora, or the other way around? Hi, Tae-young. I do. Last time you stopped by, you were speaking in Korean on accent, I believe. Good. If my cat looks like it belongs to Aunt Flora, that's what we're going for. Good. I'm glad. Appreciate you coming by to say hi. Alright, let's think about this. Alright, the cat's moving its tail. It starts at the base. So this would come this way. Come on. That would come that way. That would come that way. I don't think I want it to flip that much. I think I just want to flip its tail. Today, Taeyong, I'm working on a game that we're doing. We're porting porting Aunt Flora's Mansion. It's a game made by another developer named Anthropy, and we are porting it to the GBA. So because we're porting it to the GBA, we're also changing the resolution, and so that requires, you know, to do. We're changing. She was working in a 5x5 grid. We're working in a 12x12. So we're going to redo all the art for the game. Yep, and so you're right, Jackie. And the goal, like, the deadline is this Friday. I told Sean, my partner, I would have my part done by this Friday and we'd be ready to test on the GBA. Slow that down too. It's a little bit better. I think I actually just want just the tip to move. Thanks. It's definitely a challenge. This is smaller than I've worked with. Okay, I'm happy with that. Oh, you've played, I saw that in the Discord that you played As Luck May Have It. Oh, yeah, I was cracking up. I forgot to tell you. Because I don't remember which version you were playing, but the stupid spark plug. Ugh, you should have seen it before I play tested it. It was even worse. Why are you not getting bigger? Oh, you're being silly. Okay, I'll just not do that then. My sprites. Oh, you're playing the original version? Yeah, that's even harder. Yeah. That's a good example of like not always having to finish projects or getting tired of things. That was something that Sean's been working on for a minute and he put it down. And he'll go back to it one day. You know? Maybe. If not, it's okay. But the inspiration for that, partly, one, he's been wanting to make a game engine for a long time. But the other part of that is trying to figure out how we can make games while he's working. And so making some kind of game engine where I could do, you know, mainly it would be doing art would be good. However, for a while there, that's also point and click games is like a whole other beast, man. That's like actual drawing. So I do like the opening scene to redo the art for As Luck May Have It, and then something happened. I don't remember. And she's going up and down. We not need to do that. But you know, that's a good example of a project that we put down. But I learned some stuff. I like that. I like her little animation. She's kissing her niece. Okay, I'm actually good with that. All right, so let's sprites. No changes to Flora. Did make some changes to the cat here. I do see one change I need to make to Flora. Oh, what am I doing this over here for? Go on the... Alright. Flora, come here. Sprites. I need the cat. That's who I was going after. add some Flora there. I was thinking I was gonna fix little girl's head. She's got such a flat head. I don't want her to have a flat head. I want her a more rounded head. But I'm gonna move her to the side to do that. And I also wanted to simplify the colors in her hair. I got it very busy right now. I often take like this mentality that I have to like always fill the tile, and I don't think, like, you know, I need to get out of that. I think I need to think more about like what's right. Thanks, Jackie. You have a good day. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. You're doing awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Sean, why is my girl cut off? Oh, it's because I went out of the bounds. Huh? Alright, let's take this girl and get her down to 12 by 12. Really? I can just cut this. Don't have her have such big hair. Let's take away her hair and kind of start over. Oh, like her arms showing. I really like the vibrant pink in that. I was gonna be using AAP 64 then maybe? This pink's not in here either, is it? No, that's sad pink hair. She's supposed to have bright pink hair. I'm keeping it. Yeah, I'm keeping those colors. Alright, so she has like a bob cut. So I've kind of shaded here. All right, I'm keeping that. Okay. I think, anyway. Let's get, it's the same one. Sean, why do I have like 2 sets of all these? Is that if I do an animation? I'm gonna say in case there is. Mm-mm. Oh, it's because this hand's like way out here. It's like, what the hell's the difference here? I want her arms to be exposed. No. She looked better before. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. Now I'm like, I like her hair better before. That dark does just look better. Oh, cool. Hey, Ardyne. You're awesome. Yeah, I need to get back on the pixel art practice too. Right now, I gotta get this up. I'm actually neglecting some other things I should be doing right now. I mean, this is on our list of to-do lists for sure, is this work, but I'm gonna delete this pixel here. Trying to bring her shoulders up. If I bring them up this high, her shoulders are like up by her ears. Well, I could look at it like her arms are actually blocking the bottom of the skirt. Okay, she's totally going backwards here. What the hell did I do? Jackie was here earlier, and I'll be happy when this project's done. That's what I kept saying. It's like I mean, all right, I'm gonna try something else here. If I take the lower part here, I'll be thrilled if we never do a 12 by 12 game again. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's our internet. Sean, maybe you haven't. If Sean has a call, I may get kicked off. Jackie was here earlier, and I was just talking about how much I'm ready for this project to be done. Too long. Let's see, we started in, I don't know. I started before I moved, and we moved in June. But then I've just kind of been going hard at it now for about a month. So, but it's been probably about 4 or 5 months. Yeah. I mean, I don't have the greatest workflow. That's why I do those timed practices. I've been trying to get better at it. I mean, that's one of my goals anyways, to get a better workflow. But one of these days I will. One of these days. Just got skinny arms, man, but I think I'm just gonna call it for now, because like, it's important to recognize when you've hit a wall. I gotta do her back. When I'd done these tiles, I'd made her too large. She got cut off. So now I'm trying to fix that. And I wanted her head to be less square. You know, one thing, you know, we're talking about light and stuff. So one of the things that we do here is we flip, I guess we flip her? Sean would have to explain it, but she's got a right and a left, but really the right and left is right and left. Is the same one, just turned a different direction. I think anyway, so like that messes up with the light on her hair. Because that light's actually in the game is coming from the top left. But the highlighting on her hair right now has it coming from the top right. I don't know if I'd call it magic right now. I think I'd call it like a pain. I'm gonna have to work on something else in a second because this is just getting like, I'll be staring at something so long, all I can see is the individual pictures and I can't see the bigger image anymore. And like, I just don't even know what I'm looking at. I do know that this is supposed to be her back. So we'll have the back of the vest. Just the backs of her arms too. Yeah, I'm about where I'm at. That's where I'm at. My brain is definitely melting. That's right. this is better color anyway. I wasn't using this earlier. Yeah, this is a good time to stop. All right, I'm gonna plug her in and then just walk away for a bit. How's your day going, by the way? Willpower. You know what, though? I can't tell you how many times I've, like, you know, one thing I've learned by recording myself is that I call it a lot when I know I should. Like, or I say I'm gonna stop and then I don't, and then I start saying things like, if I don't stop, I'm gonna mess this up, and then that's what happens. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about these changes. I think I need to come back and look at them with like a fresh eye later. When I was trying to do, like, you can see here that she was too big, you know, and that she lost her legs. But I don't know. I kind of liked that big hair better. I mean, I could still get that dark outline on her hair, but I'm not sure if I want it. Oh, she does have a left and a right, so I can fix that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I end up with 8,000 layers that on my tile sheets that end up being funky. And then I'm like, what layer am I on? All right, so I can fix the lighting. So here, let me do that real quick, because here now I can fix it. Light's coming from the left. It's a good workflow though. I don't know what I think of the character anymore. I mean, that's where I was coming from. I think I liked that hair better, but I didn't like how flat her head was. And I didn't like that her feet got cut off. So I kind of shrunk her down so she'd had feet. I think this walk is cute. I haven't really done a walk, this sidewalk, like, I don't know, I need to play with I mean, really the feet will just be shuffling. That's all I've got. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of like I said, walk away for a minute. And then, think on it. I've got a little house project to do. So I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I need to do laundry too. Oh, and my mom's coming over for dinner. So there's a few things I need to do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Stop and walk away for a minute, check it on tomorrow, I'll probably do maybe some pixel art practices soon. Not today, I'm out of time today, but I want to get back and be doing that more regularly. Just Aunt Flora's been getting in my way. But it'll be fun to, you know, get it out there and see what other people think. I'm interested. Neither of Sean and I have played it on the GBA since we took the project on, so I really like her pink hair. Well, hey, Jackie. I'm fixing to hop. I'm burnt. My brain is burnt. I can't think anymore. Get these lined up. Sean Adam-ish. I don't know exactly. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Like, I'm still learning how creative work works. And I often, like, still put pressure on myself to, like, oh, I have to get something done today. I have to. And that's just not how it works, man. You don't really get to pick that. When you walk, swing the same arm forward as the other one. So this should be this side, and this should be right. No, that's backwards. And Flora's got, yeah. That's probably why she has all those boxes laying around. It's such a pain to get around them. She's like, you know what, this is good enough, I'm done. Maybe that's it, or the mice. You never know. Maybe that's the cat keeping her in that room. Alright, I gotta stop staring at this. Maybe I'll get motivated and do some more stuff later. We'll see. I appreciate y'all coming by. Y'all make this a lot better. Yeah, I know. I have to take some of my own advice, right? Take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself. Yes, I do need to drink some water. Yeah, I'm glad you came by too. I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably be on tomorrow and the next day. And then after that, I'm gonna do fun stuff, like just practice. That's gonna be fun. Alright, y'all have awesome days. Talk to you later.